okay, this public radio thing, where you're telling stories on the radio and exploring issues, that's really a remarkably, I think, good fit for who I am and what my aptitudes and my interests are. And so now, 30 years later, I'm still doing that, more or less, and teaching other people to do it. So now that you asked this question, am I thinking about my philosophy major now? It occurs to me that I feel like I have been doing a brand of philosophy all these years. So what sort of brand? What sort of philosophy? The sort of philosophy you do if you have a shorter attention span, for one thing. And I do, relatively speaking, long-term and in-depth stuff. I may work on a project for a year and a half, and then also a lot of times where it's a day or a few weeks, but that suits me. It's never more than about a year, and then you're on to something completely different, right? Different set of questions. It's the sort of philosophy you do if you're something of a ham and want a somewhat bigger audience than real philosophers typically get. It's not metaphysics. I've done no radio documentaries on the existence of God or the nature of matter. It's not hardcore analytic. No explorations or investigations into the meaning of meaning. But the work that I do, I think, is underpinned with questions that I certainly think of as philosophical, the kinds of questions that Mark was just, what matters here? How should we live? How should we live together? What sort of society should we build for ourselves? What's justice? Sometimes that means taking just stepping back and taking a broader view. So